What's up YouTube, it's the Gizmo Pro here. Let's get to it. The POCO F6 is a mid-range powerhouse rocking the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, 90-watt fast charging, a slick 1.5K display, and some fresh Sony camera tech. But does it have the chops for gaming, everyday snaps? And how does it stack up against its pricier sibling, the POCO F6 Pro? Let's find out. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click the bell notification icon to get all my latest videos. Alright, first up, what's in the box? You get a shiny new POCO F6, a 90-watt power adapter, a USB-C cable, and a protective case. Pretty much the same as the POCO F6 Pro, except the Pro has a faster 120-watt charger. On my left is the POCO F6, and on the right is the POCO F6 Pro. Both are 6.67-inch beasts. The Pro is slightly bigger due to chunkier bezels. The Pro weighs 209 grams, while the F6 is a lighter 179 grams. The F6 feels nicer to hold because it's lighter and has Gorilla Glass Victus on the front, unlike the Pro's Gorilla Glass 5. Victus can scratch easily but is more drop resistant. Both phones come with a pre-installed screen protector. Both have similar dimensions, but the F6 is lighter. Available in black, green, and titanium. It has a plastic frame and back, keeping the weight low despite its 5,000 mAh battery. The F6 Pro with an aluminum frame feels premium with a matte finish and velvety texture. It's available in black and white. The F6 beats the Pro in design overall, despite having a plastic frame and back compared to the Pro's metal and glass. Both phones run Xiaomi's latest Hyper OS on top of Android 14, with minor differences. Xiaomi has improved its update policy, offering 3 OS updates: Android 15, Android 16, and Android 17, and 4 years of security patches. The built-in optical fingerprint sensor is fast and reliable with face unlock as a backup. The customization options are extensive, and the always-on display is genuinely always on. The security app helps keep the phone running smoothly, and there's a useful block list for spam. Xiaomi's gaming mode boosts performance and blocks notifications. Keep in mind the always-on display feature is only fully functional on the Pro. You get lots of themes, wallpapers, and a decent gaming mode. However, Hyper OS comes with loads of bloatware, so you'll need to spend time deleting it. Storage options start at 256 gigabytes with no microSD support. As stated before, both have a 6.67-inch AMOLED display. The Pro's screen is sharper at 3200 by 1440 pixels, while the F6 has a 1.5K resolution. The Pro offers 12-bit color reproduction, resulting in warmer, bolder tones. Both support HDR10 and Dolby Vision. Brightness levels are similar, and both have 120 Hz refresh rate. With small bezels and a punch hole, they offer a 2160 Hz touch sampling rate for responsive performance. The F6 Pro has a higher resolution, QHD+, compared to the F6 FHD+. Both can get very bright, with the F6 Pro peaking at 4000 nits. They also feature PWM dimming, making them easy on the eyes in dim environments. The stereo speakers support Dolby Atmos, and while they're not as loud as the regular F6s, the audio quality is slightly better. However, in noisy environments, you might struggle to hear videos. There's no headphone jack, so you'll need to rely on Bluetooth or dongle. In terms of audio, the F6 is louder but slightly distorted at high volumes, whereas the Pro has better sound quality but is quieter. The POCO F6 has the newer Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, while the Pro has last year's Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Both come with 12 gigabytes of RAM. In gaming tests, both performed well, though the F6 was slightly more jittery on the highest settings. Hyper OS gaming mode on both phones includes performance boost features. Both have a 4nm process, handling anything you throw at them. The 8 Gen 3 offers flagship features at a more affordable price. Both devices come with LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 4.0 storage. The F6 offers 8 or 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 or 512 gigabytes of storage. The F6 Pro has 12 or 16 gigabytes of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. Both devices feature POCO's Liquid Cool Technology 4.0 with Ice Loop, ensuring sustained performance and frame rates without overheating. Everyday performance is smooth on both devices. Both phones have a 5000 mAh battery, enough for all-day use. The F6 Pro, used by many as a daily driver, lasts 6 to 7 hours of screen time with mixed use. Both phones support fast charging, with the F6 at 90 watts and the Pro at 120 watts, fully charging in under 30 minutes. However, neither supports wireless charging. The F6 has a dual camera setup with a 50 megapixel Sony IMX882 sensor, while the Pro has a triple camera setup with a 50 megapixel Light Fusion 800 sensor. The Pro's photos are brighter and bolder, handling strong contrast better. In low light, the Pro outperforms the F6. Both have a 50 megapixel high-res mode and an 8 megapixel ultra-wide lens. The Pro also has a 2 megapixel macro lens. In video, the F6 maxes out at 4K while the Pro can shoot at 8K. Both have decent stabilization and picture quality. The front cameras are 16 megapixel on the Pro and 20 megapixel on the F6, but neither impressed me. Xiaomi's camera app is user-friendly, offering quick access to toggles and useful features like voice shutter and motion tracking. There are various camera modes, including a Pro mode with manual controls and a 50 megapixel high-res mode. In automatic mode, the POCO F6 Pro produces vibrant, visually appealing photos, though not always realistic. HDR handles tricky lighting well, and low light performance is impressive, capturing detail with minimal grain as long as there's little motion. The 8 megapixel ultra wide lens produces similar results, though it struggles more in low light. The third lens is a 2 megapixel macro shooter, which is pretty basic. The 50 megapixel mode can be used for detailed shots to crop in as an alternative to a telephoto lens. Video can be recorded at up to 8K at 24 frames per second or 4K at 30 to 60 frames per second. Xiaomi's director mode offers additional controls, and stabilization is reliable even in low light. The 16 megapixel selfie camera is decent but tends to overexpose in backlit conditions, and its low light performance is mediocre. So there you have it, the POCO F6 and F6 Pro. The Pro offers several upgrades but also some downgrades, like the Gorilla Glass. It's heavier and bulkier and is only equipped with the older Snapdragon chip. In summary, the POCO F6 Pro is a solid mid-range smartphone with a few minor issues, such as the abundance of bloatware and some cost-cutting measures. Overall, though, it's a great device. So, which one would you prefer? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this comparison helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content and to help out my YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching. Thanks for continuing to support my channel, and stay tuned for more in-depth hands-on comparisons. See you next time. Peace.